What's up, guys? So I've been kind of slacking, a little bit, kind of a mix between that and just shit weather, but now we finally got a nice break here, so I figured why not get some vlogs back up. So I thought I might take you guys down by Bradford Beach. Pretty chill place to go, and usually the warmer it gets, the cooler it gets down there too, so. And I thought I'd talk about why I motovlog and what inspired me to motovlog. So I think the big thing that got me motivated to motovlog was actually winter in Wisconsin, and I'll explain to you why that would motivate me. So obviously I live in Wisconsin, and you know, a couple months out of the year it's cold and shitty and we can't ride bikes, right? So the big thing I do in the winter a lot is I mean, like everybody else, we watch YouTube, right? But especially in the winter, I like to watch bike videos in the winter just because I can't ride and I like to watch other people ride, kind of like the next best thing, you know? So I do that, and so I guess that's one of the reasons why I got really interested in motovlogs. I just like to watch it, and obviously the motovloggers themselves talk about different things, so you know, why not? Why the hell not? So yeah, I guess it was a mix between winter and just common interest, seeing other bikes, seeing different places people go to. Some of the motovloggers that inspired me, it's a hockey stick? Some of the motovloggers that inspired me obviously would be, the biggest one is going to be Baker X Derek. And the reason why he inspired me was, so like I had just started riding, right? I was using my GPS today, so that's back on there loose. But yeah, Baker X Derek is the guy who basically kind of got me interested, and I started doing motovlogs. And the reason why I started watching Baker X Derek was because I had just gotten my Ninja. I was new to riding, and at that point I was watching motovlogs. So it was, you know, I got a Zx6r, and like anybody else would do who's a new owner of their bike, you know, I want to watch videos of Zx6rs like mine and see what people do to them and whatever and whatnot. So found him because he had a Ninja, and I ended up loving his channel, and I've been a subscriber since day one. So Baker X Derek was probably my biggest one, I'm not gonna lie. The next channel that really got me inspired was Bash 041. Really awesome dude. Every time I've ever reached out to him, he's replied and just been really chill. Talked to him a bit on Instagram here and there. I love his channel. I love his intros, are funny as hell. Funny as hell. Like, he'll be in a random ass place and just yell, "What up, YouTube?" Like, so fucking funny, dude. He did it in a park one time with all these people sitting, and they all just looked at him like, what the hell is this guy doing? Some of my favorite videos by Bash are the ones where he's riding around his old neighborhoods and talking about his memories and just kind of like reminiscing. Those were his Tales to the Hood videos, I believe, and man, I really enjoyed those. Get off that phone. So another motovlogger that inspires me would definitely be What the Fuck It's Malcolm. Funny stuff, dude. I just love the guy's channel. Fellow Zx6r owner like myself, so keep it up, dude. And there's a bunch of other people I watch too, and I mean, I don't want to, people don't get butthurt if I don't mention you or whatnot. I mean, there's a bunch of other people. Some of my other favorite ones, people that I know, Crazy Cat Man, funny channel, dude. He always talks in that goofy voice, and I like his channel a lot too. He's a Midwest rider like myself. He lives up in Minnesota, I forget where, but it's so nice out today, guys. Like, oh my god, it's actually not cold for once. Like, I'm in a t-shirt under my Alpinestars jacket. It's insane. You know, you live in a cold state when you're on a sport bike and you take turns with good tires and you're afraid to take the turn because the pavement's so fucking cold. Like, oh my god, I'm so glad that shit's over with. It gets so old. Like it'll be like somewhat warm here, but the ground will still be cold, and you legit won't want to ride just because you're afraid to drop your bike or there's salt all over the road. I gotta move out to California. I gotta say, I was on a ride today, guys, and we put on probably about 60 miles. Oh, come on, dude. We put on about 60 miles, and I don't know about you guys, but I always try to, you know, acknowledge other bikers on the road. And, you know, from one sport bike rider to the next, usually, you know, if not always, you get a response back from the other rider. In Wisconsin, we got a lot of Harley riders, right? I would say maybe half the time, and I'm being generous with this ratio, I would say maybe half the time you get an acknowledgement back as a sport bike rider acknowledging a Harley rider. Like, I don't know why, but it's just like, I don't know what the fuck it is. But anyway, we were way out in a town called Ego today, and it's kind of like there's a couple bars out there that are real popular with Harleys. And dude, every group we went past, we were getting acknowledgements back and forth. Like, it was like, wow, where are all these friendly people from that I've never seen before? So, what's it like by you guys? I mean, do you guys all, you know, acknowledge other riders on the road, or what? I guess that's pretty common here in Wisconsin. I don't know. Some of these people are fucking idiots just by the way they change lanes. But just head stays straight, and you can see they don't shoulder check. I really hope this GoPro's recording this time, because I went out a couple of days ago, and some of you guys that follow me on Instagram, I had that picture of my bike in front of Miller Park, which is right here. Remember? So like, I was vlogging that night, and I got back home, and I have no picture. I mean, I have no video at all. The entire vlog was like, I don't know, my GoPro didn't record it or what, so that was a little annoying. I remember a couple of years back, my family and I, and this was back when I was in high school, so I think this was back around like 2006, 2007-ish, and, you know, the housing market was starting to take a shit, because I don't think it really officially crashed until about 2008, but the housing market was taking a shit, and we were trying to sell our house, and at the same time I was worried about it, because it's like, you know, either I live kind of close to the city and I go to school at a college that's kind of, you know, downtown and it's close to my house, or we end up moving and now we live out in the country, and now it takes me an hour just to get to downtown. It's like, I don't want to commute all that way just for class every day, so I was really worried about that. And thank God, you know, thank God we didn't sell our house, actually. We were really bummed because we were trying to move, and it was the second year we put it on the market. We just could not sell it. And I remember we had this one young couple, they were probably in their late 20s, and they had tried giving us an offer, and it was just like totally low, and we were desperate, so we were like, you know what, we're gonna accept it. And they had a home inspection done through some contractor or something. He ends up coming through, and he's like, oh, the basement needs work, this and that, and it was just like a bunch of bullshit, and so we ended up not selling our house. So, you know, we thought it was like such a pain in the ass when it happened with the basement, and, you know, because they ended up backing out of the offer. But at the time, you know, looking back on it now, it's like, I'm glad that happened, because it would have really sucked had we lived way the hell out in the country. Thank God. This motovlog brought to you by SKD, ScottKingDesigns.com. Oh man. Oh, there was a bridge right there. I forgot about that. They're doing all this new construction downtown Milwaukee, guys. Like, there used to be a bridge that went over right here, right where that was, and that was all parking lot. Wow, I didn't even know they got rid of that. Huh. I don't think anybody can do that as good as Baker X Derek. No one. Come on, people. It's funny, every time I see a Mustang now, I kind of laugh because of that whole video that kind of went viral on Facebook with the dudes leaving the Mustang meet, and they're all like either spinning out on the street, hitting other cars, or going into the crowds and running over people. Like, oh man, that's terrible. Leave it to Facebook, man. We'll put anything stupid up there nowadays, and we'll just laugh at it to death. So, like, some of the memes you see, on there, like, people create this shit. Like, how do you think of that, man? It's so funny. Ugh. That's the only thing. We got so much construction down here now. You got to kind of watch out for gravel and sand on the road. Alright, so I was going to show you guys this last time, but like I said, my stupid GoPro didn't record none of this. So we're going down to Bradford Beach right now. Stay in your lane. And I was saying last time, all this parking, this is all fills up. People come down here and just chill out downtown by the lake. It's really cool. It's pretty nice out. A little bit cool, but this isn't bad. Up here and there's a couple bikes. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Ooh, take it easy.